Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe. Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today is a little special, subscriber video. I hit 50 subscribers, it's pretty awesome because it's been a minute. I've been on YouTube for a minute, and I think it's cool that I finally hit 50 subscribers. So thank y'all for getting me there. It's been a wild ride, I'm not gonna lie. So I've been really just trying to grind and post as much as I can, and I've been working on this video for a little bit, and we finally hit it. So thank y'all for that. And I'm just gonna go crazy now. I'm gonna try to make as many videos as I can. I always say that and then I don't. Freaking, it takes me like a week to do one. But yeah, I'm gonna at least try to do it. Maybe I'm gonna try to do it more often, honestly, because I really want to get my ideas out there. See what people think. So honestly, thank y'all for 50 subscribers. It's the grind, man. We getting on the grind. I cannot complain. I love it. Love the support. Keep comment, subscribe, like, keep it going. We ain't gonna stop here. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep growing. That's all it is. Simple. So let's get on with the video. Today is a little special video. It's Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai is like one of the most popular things on my channel. So let's get it. Let's get with the basically my idea. Now my idea is basically that Tori and Sam. This is basically a little discussion, basically. I want to hear what y'all think. This is the special. This is for y'all. Just come subscribe, like. I liked in the Hawk video that you guys were interacting with each other. Expressing ideas and stuff like that. So keep that going. And I just want to know, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about Tori and Sam? Because I know a lot of people feel that that Tori might be in the wrong, because Tori's can be perceived as psychotic. The fact that she tried to, whether you want to say kill Sam or hurt Sam, beat her up all the time. She starts a lot of fights, or how Sam's always manipulating people. A lot of people say Miguel and Robbie and stuff like that. So even our dad sometimes. So you could say something like that, but I'm just really curious. I really want to dive deep into this. I'm not really on anyone's side, really, Tori or Sam's. I just want to really discuss ideas. You know what I mean? So let's get it. All right. Now the first thing I want to talk about is their first encounter, and also there's gonna be a longer video. So this is the special, the subscriber special. I wanna make a big one for y'all. All right. So just stay tuned, get some popcorn, whatever. Pause the video, get what you need. Let's get it. All right, now we can begin. Now, I'm gonna start off with the first encounter they ever had. I think it was episode 4 or 5 of season 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but episode 4 was definitely the first episode we saw Tori. She sparred with Miguel a little bit, showing off her skills that, she previously has learned these skills from, who knows where. We still don't know, and I would have liked to see that in season 3, honestly, but, it's whatever. But yeah, we know she's already, trained a little bit. Spars with Miguel, they kind of flirt a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And then Kreese and Johnny see that and he's like, all right, she could be on the team. She good. She powerful. She's strong. She's skilled. Then later on, we actually see her interact with Aisha and Sam. So Sam is a little bit weary of her. She sees her in her little fit. She kind of has like a bra and this kind of like it's low-key like a lumberjack kind of shirt. So she's wearing that with the bra and stuff like that. She's just wearing jeans, and she's just chilling at the party with Aisha. And then Sam arrives, and it's just kind of, actually no, I think Sam and Aisha were hanging out, and then Tori arrived. If I don't know, I might be mistaken, I don't know, but it was something like that. And then Tori and Sam already kind of don't like each other, or at least Sam's like weary of her, so she's kind of, she doesn't trust her already. Just of how she look and stuff like that. She looks like she all edgy, and she might be up to something. In Sam's eyes, that is. Tori's just kind of chilling. She's just chilling with Aisha. She cool with her. and Sam's just acting weird. So that's just kind of the perspective of both of them. So I'm gonna see both of theirs. So then, you know, Amanda loses like her necklace, and I think it was her. It might have been her purse. I think it was her necklace, and then she instantly thinks Tori stole her mom's necklace, and it's like ridiculous. It's like you could see it as ridiculous because why would you just assume that the one chick you just happen to not like just happened to steal it? Like you known this chick for not even 5 minutes. I wouldn't even say you don't know her at all actually, if I put it that way. You don't know her at all, and you're just assuming that she took the necklace. Like, that's kind of my perspective. And I guess the perspective of Tori, because instantly she starts to kind of lash out at Sam, and that kind of starts the rivalry. So in a way, you could say Sam started the rivalry. You know, that's an interesting take. That's a interesting kind of perspective of it. I would say that Tori could have been more mature and not have, pushed her into the, table of food and stuff like that. But, I'm pretty sure by her reaction that she wasn't meaning to actually do that. She didn't mean to do that. So, she just probably just wanted to push her because they were basically about to fight right there. It was like the first fight was about to start right there, and she just happened to fall. That's how I see it. Y'all might think differently, and oh my God, she just happened to pop up in this show. She's already starting trouble, but honestly, I don't think that she was meaning to do that. So it's kind of a circumstance where Sam looks really bad, and yeah. Also, her relationship with Aisha is kind of like being tampered with due to the fact that she's hanging out with Tori now. Since Aisha's hanging out with Tori, and that whole situation happened, she kind of blames Sam, and it kind of ruins their friendship again. Even though in season one it was already kind of on rocky terms, I guess you could say. Until Sam apologized basically and just tried to patch things up. But I guess in this part of it, you could say Sam started their whole rivalry in the first place. By assuming. Now another thing I wanted to talk about was Tori starting the fights. Now that I've noticed the season, how it's progressed and stuff like that, Tori has started a lot of the fights during like seasons 2 and 3. Like she started the school fight. She was one of the main initiators of I think it was the laser tag fight. I don't know where she works at, her job, where they had that little fight where Dimitri got his arm broken. She was like one of the forefronts of that fight. Sam was all scared and stuff like that. She even pops up in her dreams and stuff, starting fights. Like, this chick is crazy. And she is the one who starts the LaRusso house fight. And that fight is like crazy, destroying her freaking house and stuff. So Tori is going to an entirely new level in season 3. Oh yeah, also spoilers. No, I'm playing. Oh, you should know by now. But like, yeah, this chick is like insane at this point. And you could even say when she picked up the nunchucks that she was trying to kill her. I mean, that's already a freaking argument in itself. I think personally, I think she was at this point. I don't think in season 2 that she was trying to, but at the same time, maybe she was. Cause it's like, yeah, we are in front of people, but like, she wasn't scared to pull out the bracelet and start trying to hack at her. So like, who knows what she's capable of in any sort of situation. You know what I mean? So I kind of I question that. Again, I don't know for sure because it never happened. She never actually connected. So we never are going to really know unless Tori actually like admits it, or we get to really see in the mind of Tori if she is actually trying to kill her now. Who knows? The roller rink, that kind of situation with Sam and Tori, also kind of shows Sam's character, because it kind of reveals that she really wasn't as loyal to Robbie as we initially thought. Now I'm going to explain, and you can really think whatever you want. Let me know in the comments. Comment, subscribe, like. But I think in that situation when she was talking to Miguel, that if she really said, yeah, I'm on the date with Robbie, what's up, like, why do you care? Why, you know what I mean? Buzz off, you have a girlfriend already. If she said, or maybe not as rude as that, but like, if she just admitted that she was on the date with Robbie, not made it a thing, then we would be cool. Or they would be cool. I'd be cool with her character more so and stuff like that, whatever. But like, she doesn't really outwardly say that like she's on a date with Robbie. She kind of says like she basically says no. Actually, I think she outwardly just admits it, or not admits it, denies it. So you know what I mean? Like, did she really care for Robbie the way we think she did, or y'all think she did? You know what I mean? People who like Robbie, people who like Sam, let me know. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. You know what I mean? I don't know. But this isn't about me. This is about y'all. You know what I mean? So let me know. I'm kind of interested on y'all perspective of this. I don't think that she really cared for Robbie the way y'all thought. Just based on that, she wasn't as confident. With admitting that they were together, that she was with him in front of Miguel, who was her ex, because she truly, and we saw this even when she cheated on Robbie. She's in love with Miguel. Um, they're going to end up being together at the end of the series. We all know this. You know what I mean? So it was doomed from the start, especially because Robbie basically stole Sam from Miguel. She was his sloppy second. So it is what it is. I'm gonna stop. The reason I brought that up is because Sam acted really immature in that moment, and it kind of shows her character a little bit in that, at least in my opinion. Let me know. I'm just gonna like that. But Tori was also acting really immature. When she tripped her and stuff like that. Um, but it's like, what was it? I think Sam tripped her back. So yeah, Sam, gets her revenge and stuff like that, right? But it's like she's already in a bad position in terms of her character. So it's like it's not like I really feel bad when her and Robbie get kicked out of the roller rink. Um, so that's just kind of how I see it. That's why I kind of have this, I guess you could say, stigma towards Robbie, or mainly Sam. In this kind of perspective, and for that scene and stuff like that. Just she really brings out the bad sides of herself when she's around Tori, and vice versa for Tori, because this rivalry is kind of effed up both their characters in certain ways, in my opinion. Also, when it comes to the school fight, I think Tori's obviously mostly responsible because she started the damn thing. But like, at the same time, if Sam didn't like kiss Miguel, do all this other bull crap, like get with Robbie all the way back in season one, none of this would have happened. I'm just saying, like, but that's kind of like both the sides. Tori should have never started the fight. She should have never acted so irrationally and such a immature imbecile, right? Like, that was ridiculous what she did. She literally went on the intercom, whatever it's called, and in school, like, where's the principal? At least she got expelled, you know what I mean? But like God, that's ridiculous. Like, even in a regular school setting, like in real life, that would never happen. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen, like, I wouldn't say a fight like that wouldn't happen, just not with like everyone in the entire school. You know what I mean? So she could have really. I mean, the police did get called, but like there could have been like more police stuff like that. More people could have gotten in trouble. It could have been bad, man. So Tori really effed up in that moment, in that episode, like badly. That already set her on a bad track, in terms of her character, in the wrong direction. Now with Sam, it's like I already said, she does a lot of manipulative things. Her relationship with Aisha is already kind of messy. Relationship with Miguel, relationship with Robbie, it's just like it's very manipulative, very just like screwed up. She does a lot of the wrong things, but tries to act like she's still a good person who's like perfect, but she's really not. That's my whole thing. It's like a lot of the situations where she's done wrong, she tries to act like she doesn't do anything wrong in those moments, and that's what really like annoys me. Watch Party mentioned this as well. Like, I just think that if she kind of takes responsibility and just kind of sits down and kind of just think about it, that's why I like her a little bit in season 3 in terms of her, kind of reflecting and thinking about everything that's happened a little bit, after like the school fight and stuff like that. While Tori, she kind of does that, but she's more focused on her life and just her struggles. Her little brother, her mother, and stuff like that. It is what it is. So they both have different priorities, and they both have different lives, very different lives. So it is what it is. I also don't like how in the what was it, the laser tag fight, that she got Dimitri's arm broken because Sam, I'm talking about. Sam got Dimitri's arm broken because she was scared of Tori, even though she won the fight. Now I get it. Like Tori is like a scary mother freaker. She's one of the only people who really tried to like quote unquote kill, if you want to say, or like brutally hurt Sam. You know what I mean? Because she was gonna cause all types of cuts, long lasting. Like she was gonna mutilate. She was gonna do all types of crap. You know what I mean? To her face. So it would have been bad. But that's just one of those things where it's like I understand why she would be scared and stuff like that, but it's like you won the fight. You've been training since you were little. I just think that I mean Mary, the actress isn't like the best with karate and stuff like that, so it doesn't seem like she's been training since she was younger. But that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's the character. So I just wish that was like brung out a little bit more. She wasn't. That's why I'm glad she got over in this season. It was kind of one of her character arcs in a way. Also, Tori should like seriously go to jail for the LaRusso fight. Like that was even more crazy than the school fight. You literally went to a person's house and started a whole freaking fight. Like that's freaking ridiculous. Like she honestly, you tried to kill her. You basically tried to kill her in her own house. You should go to jail. Like on God. Like please, someone please tell me that she shouldn't go to jail. Even if she wasn't, she was just trying to like hurt her with the nunchucks. Just like I don't know. Smack her in the face a couple times. Like, just please tell me why she shouldn't go to jail for like a long, long time. Like, I just need to know this. Other than that, I also wanted to talk about their relationships with, Miggy. My man's Miguel. So, Miguel Diaz, one of the most interesting, main characters in the entire show. In the middle of two chicks, Tori Nichols and Sam LaRusso. Now, I think both of them have kind of suffered from their relationships in terms of their character with Miguel. Now, Miguel has honestly got to focus on himself, because I think personally Miguel has suffered more so than they have suffered from him. I don't even think they really have quote unquote suffered from him. I think they have caused the suffering. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I think Sam. No, I'm gonna start with Tori. Tori's the reason that Miguel got his, back like broken, basically. Snapped, and his neck's like broken, basically, or hurt, whatever, bruised, because she started the whole school fight. He could have been killed by freaking Robbie's goofy self, because she was mad that he cheated on her. And obviously it's bad that he did that in the first place. He's dumb for that. But as people want to say, people make mistakes, so it is what it is. I don't think it's the end of the world. My whole thing is, I think Sam really started that whole kiss. She was the one who leaned in. She pretended to trip, right? And then he caught her, and then they kind of mutually kissed. So it's also 50% Sam. So that's another point off for Sam. I don't know how that works, but like that's another thing Sam did bad. And then also she was looking at her, or looking at him, as if she wanted to continue kissing, continue cheating on Robbie. Like, you could tell just the way Tori goes about things, or Tori, the way Sam goes about things. She wants to just do a bunch of stupid crap. She's on, maybe not as bad as Tori, but she's like, that's why people think that she's almost there, because she does a lot of stupid crap, and then just thinks she can just get away with it. And a lot of it she does. She really does. You know, her family's rich. She doesn't have to deal with the problems that Tori does. It's like she's in a position of power somewhat, even in skill of fighting, stuff like that. And I understand, you know, from Tori's perspective, why she would hate someone like that. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it from Tori's perspective, really, just for a second, because you know, looking at it that way, she's rich, she's more powerful, she got all these friends, she got a boyfriend, he cheated on me, I wanted to be with him. That, like, you know, even though it was petty, like I said in the other video, it's petty that she knew that and she still tried to get with him, like basically steal her or steal him away from Sam or whatever. But it's like, well, not really steal, they weren't together, but it's like Tori really has caused a lot of these problems because of her feelings for Miguel, you know. And you know, I think they were very toxic, you know, and they came from a toxic place because she got with him when he wasn't ready. And you know, the whole school fight happened because of that. She got super angry, even though she knew this, it was petty, and he got his back broken. So, and then my whole thing is she tried to blame it on him, as if, like, well, not blame it on him, but like when they met up in season 3, right, she basically kind of didn't really take responsibility or feel sorry for it. I mean, I think she might have said sorry, but like she kind of switched up really freaking quick, like just like super freaking quick, once he started to kind of inherently kind of call her crazy for what she did. Even though when you look at it, like, is it not crazy that you started a whole freaking school, literally the entire school started fighting, basically, you know, fighting the teachers, each other, and all types of crap? Like, it's ridiculous. Not everyone, every single person was fighting, but like a lot of people were, and it just like started a whole thing. So it's like you seriously could have got a lot of people hurt, and you did get someone hurt, the most important person, like one of the most important people in your life, you know, your gosh darn boyfriend. So like I just think it's ridiculous how she wanted to act like, you know, it's all about, oh, Cobra Kai, you know, Kreese, we're gonna get back and be Miyagi. Like, she's so immature with it, with her not relationship, with her rivalry with Sam. And that's kind of my perspective of it, but also kind of like the whole premise of the entire show, not just me, because even Sam says that, you know, they acknowledge, like, Miguel acknowledged that Tori's life's harder than, you know, I guess anyone else, like Sam or whatever, you know, it is. But Sam, you know, kind of brings her perspective, and it's like, you know, everyone has a sob story, and there's no right to be a bully, even though, like, she does kind of start the fight, you know, at the, what is it called, the laser tag fight, you know, just saying. But like, that's kind of Sam's perspective, you know. She wants to be a good person, but fails in a lot of areas. But when you look at it, it's very manipulative, and it's like she does a lot of stupid things, and kind of makes her look like a bad person, you know, in people's mind. So you could really see that side of it. Now with Tori, she's just kind of, she's not looking to be number one in terms of, oh, I'm the bestest person that, you know, anyone will ever be, or something like that. Like, she's not trying to be this goody two shoes. Sam is, at least more so. And going back to more about Sam's manipulation, I think Sam has kind of manipulated people in that way, and that's kind of like my perspective. She tries to be a good person, but just fails miserably. And for the reasons I already stated, and that's why I think she shouldn't be with Miguel or Robbie. Even Robbie has suffered, you know, tremendously, you know, almost killing Miguel, you know, going to juvie, getting cheated on, just like a lot of crazy crap happens. And it's like, oh yeah, he also loses his sensei Daniel because freaking Sam. So I think just as much, I understand why Robbie would be pissed at Sam. I understand why he would be mad. In fact, I don't even know why he still wanted to be with her, or why he thought they would still be together after, you know, the season 2 fight where he almost, you know, kills Miguel. So it's like, I don't understand that part, but it's whatever. And he really does try with Sam, but it just does not work. That's why I feel bad, and it just kind of shows that just like I just want to know, like, can y'all explain those kind of areas in the show where it really makes it look like Sam really just didn't really care that much about Robbie, at least as much as he cared about her. That it just kind of makes me sad. Just kind of makes you look at that, and it's like, you know, that really does suck for Robbie mainly. Like the dudes really suffer from both of these two making a lot of dumb decisions, and you kind of have to look at it as like, is it entirely Robbie's fault for almost killing Miguel? Is it, entirely Miguel's fault for kissing Sam? Or for, I guess starting it with Robbie, if you will, because he did tackle him. Is it his fault for all of these things? Fully? Is it? Also, I think Daniel really wants Sam to kind of focus on herself, as well. Just like I think that Miguel should focus on himself. So should Robbie. I didn't even. That's why I made the other video. Go watch that video where I talked about him getting with Tori. I don't want him to get with Tori because it's kind of like Tori's already caused enough problems. Sam's already caused enough problems. I'm just saying, like, I just, from that perspective, a lot of crazy stuff has happened. It's a TV show, so of course they're gonna get together, whatever. But like, from a more responsible kind of growing to be a healthier kind of person, mentally, physically, I just think it'd be better that way. To just stay away from each other. That's what I think. That's what I think Daniel, even the characters, wanted for the people that they care about, his daughter, and I think that's what she should have done. Now for Kreese, I think Kreese doesn't really give a crap about Tori. Not really. I think she's gonna be his, like, maybe second in command at best. Um, but I feel like someone else, like maybe Sean, if he comes back, is gonna be like second in command because he's gonna be right next to Robbie, and they're gonna become better friends. They're gonna, their relationship's gonna grow. Um, but I just don't think. I think Tori's definitely gonna be a forefront, especially if people's theories about them being related is true. She's definitely gonna be like number one or two, most definitely. Um, but Robbie's definitely gonna be right next to him. Uh, so I just think that Tori's gonna be, pushed in a very bad direction. Her life is going to continue to, I think it's going to increase in certain areas in terms of she might be able to fix her home situation, or it might still like just stay the same, and she might cope with that with like Cobra Kai, and Sam trying to kill Sam, stuff like that. Who really knows? I can't really say for sure what's gonna happen with that, with her home life, but I'm just very interested to see where she goes. But I think she's gonna become more and more, I guess, evil, if you will, more just like corrupt and psychotic, because that's kind of the direction we've kind of gone in. We've seen a little bit of her backstory and stuff like that, and just she's been fleshed out a little bit more. I just don't think that you know she's the best character that she possibly could be. I think there just could be a more improvement. That's all. Overall, these two are very conflicting, very interesting, very chaotic at some points. Characters, and Tori Nichols, Sam LaRusso, they have problems, but they also have good things about them. I like Tori in season 2, season 3, not so much. I didn't like Sam in season 2, season 3, maybe a little bit more in terms of watchability. So I think these are two fine characters. Like at certain points in the show, like season 1 was the best for Sam, in my opinion. Season 2 was the best for Tori, and I just wish that we get back to that and really see the full potential of these characters. And also, I'd like to say thank y'all so much. Seriously, I'm gonna keep making more videos. Thank y'all for 50 subscribers. We're gonna try to, the next one's 100. We're gonna try to get to 100 subs, and comment, subscribe, like. Seriously, comment, subscribe, like. And we gonna make this channel big and keep going. So see ya.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.